My hair looks really interesting today. I've been in the Starbucks for like an hour and I need to charge my phone. Okay, hello. I'll start from the door because this is the Airbnb I'm staying in. And maybe I should move the stuff that I have on the bed. Hold on. Okay, well that's good enough. Okay, so it's like a little pink situation. It's really, you know, it's nice. I'm excited. I'm a huge, you know, I've had some issues with Airbnb in the past, and especially by now because I plan on filming my video about the Chicago story, and it's literally exactly a year ago from now, this week. I think the actual, like, the big part with Airbnb happened on October 1st of last year, but I'm just like really excited to be here. The Airbnb is in itself is just, it's really nice, it's clean. The Airbnb host is so nice, and I messed up and I switched up the times of check-in and check-out, like, in my head, because while I was planning things I just wrote it down wrong, and I felt super bad, and I was just like, oh, it's fine, like, I'll walk around, and that ended up proving to be really difficult because I had all my stuff, and I'm like, it's really hot outside today, and it was supposed to rain, and it is not raining. I mean, it's like there's a typhoon going on, but it's not happening. There's no rain. It's very, very, very hot. So it's in a really good location. It's next to I see some vintage stores. I'm gonna have to go pop over to those, and then it's right next to the book alley, which is something the last time I came to Busan, that's not something I got to see. So I'm really excited because I love used books and bookstores. So I'll be going to that, and then I have to make my way over to the Biff Cinema Center because I need to pick up my badge, and there's like some issues with like information that I don't have that apparently was supposed to be sent to me, so I have to go and figure that out. And I guess starting tomorrow I get to figure out what movies I'm seeing, which is kind of insane. So I'm not excited to really have that conversation, but excited to be here for the journey. I posted this on my Instagram story too, but if you want to be caught up kind of in the moment on what's going on, follow me on Instagram. It's just my name, and I'll link it down. It's always linked in the description under the Let's Be Friends tab. But my Airbnb host works for the Busan Film Commission and the Asian film market. So she invited me to the pitching event that she's involved with, and I'm really excited because it was a total accident that she was involved with the film festival. So it was really cool. So I'm excited to go to that. And I'll link down this Airbnb because it's super nice, super conveniently located for solo travelers in Busan. It's perfect. Oh, I didn't even notice the hangers. Oh, iconic. I love unpacking. Maybe that's what I'll do right now. I also need to like look presentable because I'm so hot. It's 25 degrees Celsius. That my core temperatures 18, so I'm so international that I know what my perfect temperature in Celsius is. I would just like to update that this was the hot water and that's why it wasn't cooling, and this is the air conditioning and this is the remote for the air conditioning. Yeah, okay, but we figured it out. I need to figure out how this works, but for the time being, this is fine. Excuse me. I love you. Rosanna just told me
thighs.
I really am so sad that, because like I went to the KB Rappi Festival and like I literally can't even post any of the footage in my vlog because it was so bad. And for Dean, who is literally who I went to the KB Rappi Festival for, I literally couldn't see him because there were just a lot of reasons why, but I was so sad. Okay, one more song. My hair looks so cute. So, ready to take on the town. I don't think you're ready for the most magical place I've ever seen in my life.
여기서 종이나 사는데요?
잘 찍네.
So I'm here. I think someone famous is here. Good for them. So I couldn't get my badge today because it closed at 3 p.m. Didn't know that. Because no information was given to me. I wasn't gonna see a movie today anyways because it's the opening ceremony. So that wasn't my goal today. I just wanted my badge. It probably wasn't a good time to come considering the movie is in 2 hours. The opening ceremony is in 2 hours, so probably wasn't the best time to come anyways, but that's okay. We're gonna try again tomorrow. I will get here at 8:30. Oh. I really should be getting ready instead of filming this, but I have to post my video. I think I have an hour to post. I'm so tired. Okay, it's 7:40. I need to go. I was supposed to leave 40 minutes ago. I'm ready to fight some bitches today. I mean, I'm kind of just like, I don't really care what I see. I have 2 movies that I really want to see, and the other ones I'm just kind of like, send me to whatever, you know? Like I'll watch anything at the moment. Like I'm not too like, I do want to see as many Korean films as possible, but if, you know, it's not a Korean film, it's not the end of the world. so freaking orange. Look at my view. I didn't even notice this. Oh wait. So when I'm like sleeping, I can see. I didn't go up it because I had so much caffeine today, and then I was like really anxious from it. I think it was probably from the caffeine. Like I'm at the point where I like can't really feel caffeine anymore, so like, but I'm still hypersensitive to it. Like that doesn't change the fact that I'm hypersensitive to it. And so I got really, and then the movie that I watched right after, I had my third cup of coffee. No, not even my third cup of coffee. My 4, 8, 9th shot of espresso. I watched a movie called Calm with Horses, and this isn't review time, but there's just a lot of violence in it, and I could not take it. I damn near passed out and like had a panic attack in the middle of the film, and I was literally like, the whole time, every time. So they assign your seats randomly, I believe, and so in every other showing I've been like on the side, like not in like not a cute spot, not a good spot. And then for this one I was like literally right in the center, the perfect row, perfect seat, and I started having heat flashes, and it was a packed theater, so it's not like I could get up, because I believe, well, the film showed at TIFF, and so I'm sure that's why. This one old man, I've had like a lot of white old men have started fights with people in the audience, and it's like really strange. Like today, or like the first film that I went to go see was it had to have been 70s with the amount of like zooming going on. But hello, is the typhoon? It's the typhoon. It rained today, and it was supposed to rain on Wednesday, and it didn't. Was I here Wednesday? It was supposed to rain on Thursday, and it didn't. I hope it doesn't rain when I want to go to the beach tomorrow, or my heart will hurt. I'm definitely gonna go around and explore one last time before I leave. Like this is it for Busan. Like I can't come back here again before I leave. I gotta see some other things, you know? Gotta broaden my horizons. So far, I'm the only traveling. I mean, this whole thing is a traveling situation, I guess, but like the only traveling I've done is come to Busan twice, which my heart. But I wish I had more time. Like I would come back, I'd be like, it'd be fun, but I got other things to do. But no, old men kept on fighting people in the audience. The first film that I saw, it literally had to have been a 1970s film, because it zoomed in quite a few times. That's just how you know it's a film from the 70s, when like they use the zoom. Like, is this a 70s film? No. But like the first guy, he like just like would not sit down, and he was just like a volunteer came up, and he was just like, can you like sit down? And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he like wouldn't sit down, and the volunteer had to come up to him another time, and he was just like, blah, 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 no, I'm trying to find my seat, blah 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 blah. And it was just like insane. And then in Calm with Horses, someone, he was like, you're in my seat, and they were just like, no, and he was just like, move, and he screamed asshole, and then went and sat down. And I was like, do you people like not understand the concept of like being in a movie? Like, okay, I get, like, I love conflict as much as the next bitch, but like, I don't know, you just like move on with your life. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And if something like that is like making you so angry that you have to like yell at someone in a public place, then like there needs to just be like some conversations to be had, because it's just like not okay. don't yell at strangers in public. Like, let's just like stop. It's not that deep. Like, life will go on. But that movie, it was violent, and I just felt it was gritty. It was pretty. It was, yeah. It made me really anxious, unfortunately, and caused me to have a panic attack. It's not the fault of the movie. The movie was very good. It just, I couldn't, like, had a hard time watching it. And like, I don't like violence. Me loves Game of Thrones. Also me. I don't like violence. No, it depends. Like, it just, especially in like the anxious mood that I was in, I was just like, please don't punch that man. I watched quite a few violent films. I mean, quite a few. I watched 2 violent films today. The other one was like a comedy. It was called Gang, and it was like a comedy about these high schoolers that were like fighting. It was decent. But the other film, might as well talk about the 4th film I saw. It was a gorgeous, visually beautiful film. But I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about it another time. I have to wake up early tomorrow and pack, and I want to go back to my man's at the toast place. He was so kind. Like, he was so nice. And like, it was like the first time I had actually like attempted to speak Korean, I think. Like, most of the time I'm just like, I speak English with like remorse on my face because I really wish I could speak Korean, and it's just really hard for me to do that without just like automatically going. If I say this, what do you know? It's hard sometimes. It gives me anxiety. But I spoke a little bit today, and he spoke a little bit because I didn't know the word for peach. I still don't know the word for peach. That would have been helpful. Why? Because I'm rewatching Memories of the Alhambra, because I just felt like, I don't know what movie I was watching. Whenever I watch movies, I just like, there's always a point in which I like zone out for a second and I like come up with an idea, or I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna do this. So in one film that I watched, I was like, I'm gonna watch Memories of the Alhambra tonight with Korean subtitles this time, and then next time I watch it, I'll watch it with no subtitles. In theory, you're supposed to do that like right after the other, but it's okay as long as you know the plot, you know? It helps. So I'm very excited to watch. I'm gonna watch some more. Watch some of that. Quiet. I love this show. Goodbye. Goodbye, Cinnamon Mountain. She's so pretty. Also, I bought a t-shirt because I was hot, and like wearing cashmere on a day like today, not a good idea. Oh, okay, that's all I wanted to see. There we go. Oh. Okay, I got my picture. Say goodbye to the Cinnamon Mountain. Isn't she so pretty? Okay, well, goodbye, Biff. You were beautiful. I loved you. I'm sad. Hopefully I'll get to come next year. Looking forward to it because I had the greatest time. I just wish I could have been here for the whole thing, and obviously, like, school got in the way. Class got in the way, and like, it's not like I can skip class. So, but hopefully next year I'll be able to come to the whole thing. And yeah, but it was a nice little adventure. It was a nice little taste, you know? And now I know how it works.